simplify 2a plus 3b all over 5ab plus 1 over a squared. This type of rational expression that contains rational expressions in the numerator and denominator is a complex rational expression. There are a couple ways of simplifying these. One way is to multiply in such a way that we clear all of these denominators. The denominators are a, b, ab, and a squared. Thinking of just those denominators, we can find the least common denominator of those denominators, and that would be a squared b. So we can multiply by 1, multiplying the numerator by a squared b and the denominator by a squared b. If you want to think of it as a squared b over 1, you can. So we can do that. Now, we're going to multiply a squared b times 2a and then a squared b times 3b in the numerator. That would give me 2a squared b over a. That's multiplying 2 over a times this, plus 3a squared b over b. In the denominator, I would have 5a squared b over ab plus, multiplying 1 times this, I would have a squared b, and the denominator would be a squared times 1, or just a squared. Now what that has done for me is I can now simplify each of these 4 rational expressions in such a way there'll be no denominator left. 2a squared b over a is simply 2ab. That's canceling an a and an a. Here we can cancel the b's and we'll be left with 3a squared. In the denominator, I cancel an a, b, and I'm left with a 5a. And then the a squared over a squared cancels and I just have a b. At this point, I've cleared the fractions. The only thing that would be left to do would be to factor. In the numerator, I can factor out a common factor of a. So that's a times 2b plus 3a all over 5a plus b. And since there are no factors in common, I can't simplify. This would be the simplified form of the expression.